This diagram illustrates the foundational assumption of modern paleontology, that human history is an unbroken, vertical climb. It views evolution as a series of random physical mutations, where one species leads directly into the next based on environmental adaptation. But if we look at the underlying physics of the solar system, that linear evolutionary path completely breaks down. The ancient Puranic texts suggest evolution is a forced consequence of celestial mechanics rather than biological chance. This model is known as the cosmic gearbox. It's a rigid architectural framework where time itself functions like a massive interlocking machine. In this Puranic framework, human civilizations are recurring programs. They are independently manifested and systematically wiped out by shifts in the gears of the solar system, leaving no biological link between cycles. Human history functions as a mathematically closed, repeating mechanical system. To understand the machine, we look at its three overlapping rings. This architecture shows how celestial orbits dictate reality. The human body's fate is dictated by this massive middle ring, the Lockyer Yuga Cycle, using the sun as its anchor. This cycle functions like a cosmic sprocket set. As time progresses through 4 distinct eras, or yugas, the Earth physically steps down its gears, drawing closer to the sun. This inward shift has a massive physical consequence. The planet's mass and size shrink as the orbit tightens. Every physical constraint of our reality results from where Earth sits on this track. The process begins when celestial pressure forces the solar system into a new alignment. This orbital shift pushes Earth down one step closer to the sun, causing the baseline level of consciousness to drop by exactly 25%. When consciousness drops, existing biological life cannot be sustained, instantly mutate, or face total extinction. These charts map that degradation. Moving from Satya Yuga to Kali Yuga, the gold bar of consciousness shrinks, while the purple bar of nature expands. Evolution is not a slow climb. It's a forced, programmatic reaction to this mathematical depletion. At the highest gear, the Satya Yuga, consciousness is at 100%. This allows for massive, non-human body types, like those recorded in ancient reliefs. At the lowest gear, the Kali Yuga, nature dominates. This produces the Malechas, ruleless, cave-dwelling beings who appear and perish within their own independent cycle. Modern paleontology has found the physical remnants of these beings. Fossils like Australopithecus are viewed by Western science as our direct ancestors. Overlaying Western radiometric dating with Puranic math, a different timeline emerges. Science dates these fossils to roughly 4.2 million years ago. On the Puranic calendar, this window aligns precisely with the end of the 27th Yuga cycle, the exact moment the previous world collapsed. These fossils represent a dead-end population from that collapse, rather than the start of our lineage. Our current coordinates place us in the Kali Yuga of the 28th cycle. We are living through the final, densest stage of the current program. Because the Earth's orbit is currently at its tightest, the planet has physically shrunk to its smallest size. This has forced the landmasses into the supercontinent phase we recognize as Pangaea. In this environment, modern humans inhabit the Malechas body type, a physically constrained archetype dictated by a world where nature has almost entirely overtaken consciousness. Human history is not a random climb from the dirt, but a mathematically close system of gears balancing consciousness and nature. We are the temporary manifestation of the 28th cycle, occupying our specific place until the celestial gears shift again.